Hello guys, it's my pleasure to welcome you to my channel, Laser Graphics and Multimedia. And in today's video, you're going to learn how to create this 3D logo in CorelDraw step-by-step tutorial. But before we dive deeper into the tutorial, if you are very new to this channel, remember to click on the subscribe, turn on notification bell, so each time I post content about CorelDraw tutorial, you'll be notified. So with that being said, so let's dive into tutorial and see how you create this 3D logo in. The first thing you need to do is to go to your toolbar right here, click and hold down, and make sure you choose a circle. Then after you choose your circle, press Ctrl key down to draw a perfect circle. Then you can press P to centralize your circle. Next thing you need to do is to come to the Home tab right here. For the width, make sure you type in 860 for the width. Then for the height, make sure you type in 860. Then you press Enter. So you're going to have your big circle like this. Next thing you want to do right here is to make a duplicate of this circle. Just press Ctrl D to make a copy. Then the duplicate one right here, you have to come to the property from the Home tab right here. So at the top right here, make sure you type in 400 for the height, for the width. And you come to the height, make sure you type in 400 for the height also. So the next thing you need to do is to press P to centralize. So next thing you want to do right here is to go back to your toolbar and click and hold down. This time around, you have to choose your pen tool. Then having choose your pen tools, you have to make some parts. From the top right here, press Shift key down and draw a straight line. And press Ctrl key down to cut. Then you have to come to the side also. Press Shift key down and draw a straight line. Press Ctrl key down to cut. Next thing you want to do right here is to press P to centralize. Select on this particular stroke also. Press P to centralize. Everything has been perfect. Next thing you want to do right here is to come back to your toolbar. Click and hold down. Then make sure you choose Smart Fill. How you choose your Smart Fill, make sure you fill it this point. And the next thing you need to do is to come down below right here. Right click on here to remove stroke. Having removed stroke, you have to come to the Home tab right here. Make sure you flick to mirror vertical and mirror horizontal. So you're going to have stuff like this. Then we can press Ctrl plus to zoom out. And then the next thing you need to do is to press Ctrl key down and adjust the logo shape inside a little bit. The next thing you want to do right here is to click on the center of the logo shape. This allows you to have a rotation pin. Then snap the rotation pin to the center of the page. So you can see, so is to go to the Home tab right here, go to Window. From Window, make sure you look for Dockers. Then from Docker, you have to look for Transform, or you press Alt plus F7, you are going to be fine. Then at the point here, make sure your Transform is active. Rotate Transform is active. And come to the angle right here, make sure you type in 72. Then you come to the copy right here. Make sure you type in 5. And come down below here and click on Apply. So you're going to have stuff like this. Next thing you want to do is to select the first logo shape and press the Delete key on your keyboard. Then you have to change the color right here. You can select on this and change this to another color. And then select this, change it to another color. Then you have to select this and change it to another color. Then the next thing you want to do right here is to press Shift key and select each of the logo shape. Then you can press Ctrl minus to zoom in, and then you have to drag the logo shape out this way. Then the next thing you need to do is to select all this particular shape and press the Delete key on your keyboard. Delete all this logo shape. Then the next thing we want to do right here is to close the transform window. We don't need it again. And the next thing we want to do right here is to select all this particular shape right here. Once you select all the shape, come to the Home tab right here, make sure you group. The next thing you need to do is to press P to centralize. Then we can press Ctrl plus to zoom out. And the next thing we want to do right here is to make sure we ungroup all the objects. So right now we have to adjust our logo shape. We can start from the point right here. We make sure we adjust. Next thing we want to do right here is to come to the top right here. We make sure we click on here to remove fill. Then we right click on the color to add stroke color. Next thing we want to do is to come down below right here. We click and hold down. We make sure we choose our smart fill. Then you have to fill this point right here. Then the next thing we want to do is to press shift key and select this particular shape. We come to the home tab right here. We make sure we wedge. Then the next thing we need to do is to make sure we click and hold down at the toolbar right here and we choose our smart fill. We have to select on this point here to fill. Then we have to make sure we fill this point also. Then we fill this point also. Then we have to press shift key and select this particular logo shape. We come to the home tab right here. We wedge. Then we have to come down below right here. We right click on here to remove stroke. Then we have to delete this particular shape. So to add an appropriate color to our logo, we are going to start from this particular shape right here. Then we come to toolbar right here. We click and hold down. We make sure we choose interactive fill. So I'm going to use my copy fill. So I'll copy the color right here. Boom. The next thing you want to do is to select all the logo shape. Then come to the home tab right here and make sure you group. Alright, so next thing you need to do is to come to the home tab right here. Make sure you change the degree to 15 degree. And press enter. Next thing you want to do right here is to go to the toolbar. Double click on the rectangle to create a page border. Come to the color right here, make sure you fill it with gray. Then you have to come to the toolbar right here. Click and hold down. Make sure you choose your interactive fill. Then select fonting. From fonting, change to radial. Then you can adjust your fonting. Next thing you want to do is to come down below right here, right click here to remove stroke. Then you have to go back to your toolbar, select your circle, and draw a circle at the bottom of the logo shape. Then fill it with black color. Then go to the toolbar, select your transparent tools. From transparent, make sure you choose fonting. From fonting, make sure you choose radial. So at this point here, you have to press shift key and select the logo shape. And press letter C on your keyboard for proper alignment. You can select all the logo shape this way. Come to the home tab right here. Make sure you group all the shape. Then you have to press shift key and drag to reduce the logo size. Then you have to press P to make sure everything has been centralized perfectly. So this is how you can create this 3D logo in CorelDraw step-by-step tutorial. I hope you guys find value for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a big like. And also remember to subscribe to this channel for more tutorial like this in CorelDraw. Thank you guys for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now. How it's supposed to feel.